Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and in this video we're going to be talking about 3 undervalued gaming projects that I think you guys should be looking at. So as you guys know, one of the sectors that I'm most bullish on is AI, but also gaming. They're kind of the 2 sectors that I'm most bullish on. We've already seen that they've proven themselves to be some of the biggest gainers. And then we've got meme coins as well, but for the more kind of sophisticated narratives, gaming and AI is definitely where my attention is. So in this video, I'm going to go through 3 low cap gaming projects that I think you guys should be looking at that have a ton of upside. So as you can see, over the last 7 days, we're starting to see gaming start to move again. You know, the back end of last year, we saw a massive run on these gaming coins. Some of them are just kind of been moving sideways, but now we're starting to see the gaming narrative really start to ramp up. And I think we could see that next leg in gaming pretty soon. You know, you look at things like Gala up 78%. Floki, not really a gaming coin for me, more of a meme coin, but you're seeing a lot of kind of 20 to 40% moves in a lot of these gaming coins over the last week with some outliers. YGG up 62%, for example, and a few others. But generally, we're starting to see this gaming narrative really start to heat up. And I think it is going to continue. I think we're going to see gaming as one of the biggest sectors by market cap in terms of the altcoin market within crypto. So the first project that I want to talk about is GHX, which is GamerCoin. Now, the reason why I think this is going to do really well is it doesn't just fit the gaming narrative, it also fits the AI narrative and the deepen narrative. So you've got 3 massively bullish narratives that this slots straight into, right? Gaming, AI, and deepen. So I've been very bullish on this project for a while. In fact, I first started buying this. My first buy was in early December around 0.006, so almost half of a penny. And now we're at 24 cents. So this is very quickly becoming one of my biggest bags, or, you know, a very big bag in my portfolio. I've added to it. We first mentioned this in the Crypto Alpha Room when we launched, which was around kind of end of January, around the sort of 2 cents mark. And then one of the analysts, Dan, in the Crypto Alpha Room actually wrote a piece on this around the kind of 3 cent mark, basically telling people to double down on this, that this is a gem. So pretty much up 10x from the calls in the Crypto Alpha Room. If you guys are interested, there's a link in the description where you can get access to the Crypto Alpha Room. But nevertheless, I'm very, very bullish on GHX going forward. This is quickly becoming one of my highest conviction gaming projects. And like I say, it's not just a gaming project. It slots so perfectly into the AI and deepen narrative. You can see on their website straight away, 770,000 gamers share their GPU power for AI and mining. Very bullish. You know, the team are pretty active. The founder is pretty active on Twitter as well. And you can see here, excited to announce that the GHX team will be at the NVIDIA conference, which is around this time next week. And they'll be making a major partnership announcement there. So the price has kind of run off the back of this tweet over the last 5 days. You can see in the last 7 days, we're up 236%. So a lot of people are speculating on who this partnership could be with. There's talks of a partnership with NVIDIA and things like that, given that they're going to the NVIDIA conference. But I am very, very bullish on GHX. I think this is going to continue to be one of the fastest horses, not just in the gaming narrative, but also in that kind of AI deepen narrative as well, because it meets so many narratives, you know, so perfectly. So this is definitely one that I think should be on your radar. I think this runs to somewhere between maybe a $1 to $3 billion market cap. So there's a ton of upside from here, you know, maybe a 10 to 20x from here. And on pullbacks, you know, definitely one that I would be looking at. You know, you look at the chart, like I say, I was fortunate enough that my first buys were down here. When we started the Crypto Alpha Room, we spoke about it in January here. But, you know, if we get a pullback to kind of retest this November 2021 high, I think that could be a good buying opportunity. And then we've got a ton of upside, you know, 79 cents, the first target, then the kind of wick high up at 120. And then I think we go into price discovery, and this could go to the $2, $3, maybe $4 sort of mark if things really start to heat up and get pretty crazy. The next coin on the list is GGG, which is Good Games Guild. This project is significantly undervalued in my opinion. It's only, you know, just under a $7 million market cap. FDV is about 17 million, right? So very, very low market cap. This is very risky, but it also offers a ton of upside. So you can see when it first launched, the all-time high is actually near the kind of $16 sort of mark, around $15 to $16. That obviously doesn't account for token inflation. So if you look at market cap, it doesn't give us all the information, but there will be some kind of token inflation there. So if it does get back to this price, then the market cap would need to be a lot higher. But if it were to get back to its previous all-time high, it'd be roughly about 100x from where it is. So this is a project that has a solid team, a very low market cap, that I think is going to do incredibly well when gaming really starts to ramp up. You know, you look at their website, like I say, the team is pretty stacked. The project is good. They've got some really good backers as well. You look at brands like Animoca, for example, and then, you know, some other kind of big VCs in there. But this is a really, really good project. And, you know, I think this is incredibly undervalued in the gaming space. You look at some of the kind of vaporware games that have these tens of millions of dollar market cap. Then you look at a solid project like this, like GGG, they're sitting at a $7 million market cap. This feels mispriced to me. And I think there's a ton of upside here. Again, you know, looking at their Twitter, Animoca, huge, NGC Ventures, OKX Ventures. There's a ton of big backers here. And like I say, the team is very stacked. They're incredibly active on Twitter and things like that. So this is one that I think is a sleeping giant. We've been accumulating a ton of this in the Crypto Alpha Room. Again, you look at this chart, there is a ton of upside. This doesn't even show us all of the data, right? As you saw from the CoinGecko chart, this actually went to around $15 to $16, right? But targets, you know, I can easily see this going to $3 and then making its way closer to $10. This is one I think could do that kind of 50 to 100x. We accumulated a bunch of this in the Crypto Alpha Room around here, around this consolidation when we came back to retest like this horizontal level here around this 200-day EMA. So we've been building our bags and I'm incredibly bullish. You know, I think once we clear this kind of 20 cents level here, I think that this absolutely flies and we probably get a run close to 50 cents around this kind of minus 61.8 of this fib. So this one is just a ticking time bomb for me. It's been consolidating for about 3 months. And when we start to see those gaming low caps really start to pump, I think this is one that is going to do incredibly, incredibly well. Average buy on this is around the kind of 10 to 11 cent mark. Again, like I say, in the Alpha Room, we've been accumulating this pretty heavily over the last month, you know, one that we've been speaking about pretty often. And I think this is going to continue to do well. And again, GGG has pretty close ties to Naka. So if it went to the same market cap as Naka now, for context, I think Naka is going to, you know, 15, 20, maybe $30. I think it goes much, much higher. But if it just went to the same market cap of Naka now, that would be almost a 30x from here. It'd be roughly a $5 GGG. I think we go higher, you know, if we get the bull run that we all think we're going to get. I do think that this, like I say, could be a 50 to 100x coin, given the team, given the project, given the backers, given the value right now, you know, buying it right now at a $7 million market cap, it feels very cheap. So definitely one that I think you guys should be looking at. OTK, another one that we have been accumulating over the last month or so around this kind of, you know, 4 or 5 cent region. Again, if you want access to the Crypto Alpha Room, you can find a link in the description so you can find out exactly when we're buying all of these projects and get in early with us. But this is another one that I am very, very bullish on. You know, very low market cap, $23 million market cap, really solid project. The FDV is slightly higher, around 100 million. So there's still a bunch of tokens to come out, but the vesting schedule and the rate at which those tokens come out is not too aggressive. So not really something that I'm too worried about just yet. Also, it's on Solana. If you guys have watched any of my other videos, you know I'm very bullish on the Solana ecosystem. I think, you know, any coins that are on Solana are going to, in particular, outperform than if they were on, say, ETH or another chain. I think money's going to trickle down into the Solana ecosystem. So that's kind of one extra plus for OTK. Again, you know, really good project. This is kind of more focused on mobile gaming and this kind of like play to earn through mobile games, which again, I think is going to be a big narrative this cycle is mobile gaming. So solid project, you know, really good team. Again, they've got really good backers. You can see Solana Foundation, they're on KuCoin, Gate, MEXC, so there's kind of like tier 2 exchanges. But again, you know, really good backers, very good project, solid team, and, you know, relatively low market cap for the size of the project and how big this could be. So this is another one that I think is going to do really, really well. You look at the chart, like I say, we've been accumulating this kind of throughout, you know, January and February, around this kind of, you know, 4 to 5 cent sort of region. But this is a solid chart, you know, it's just consistently making higher highs and higher lows. So very bullish trend. You can see we're holding these EMAs really well. Every time we come into the daily 50, we tend to get a bounce like we did here, like we did here, like we did here. So any kind of return moves to the averages, you know, I think this is a good one to accumulate and just kind of dollar cost average into. But that is it for this video. There's a bunch of other gaming coins that I really like the look of. Again, if you guys want access to, you can find links in the description below. But definitely on your radar, you want GHX, GGG, and OTK if you are bullish on crypto gaming. These are 3 projects that I think are going to be, you know, the standouts, or 3 of the standouts of this bull run. So definitely keep them on your radar. And that is it for this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. You can join the free Telegram group with the link in the description below. And like I say, if you want access to the Crypto Alpha Room, there will be a link in the description for that as well. But I will see you all in the next one. Take care.